Hello, everybody. This is the Chimkin Fails Games channel. I'm Chimkin, and I suck at games. Once again, we are back with Oxygen Not Included. Today is the third episode of the Death Colony. We will go and get that loaded. So I kind of have a rough idea, once again, of what I want to do this episode. So, as a recap, last episode, we got our tank set up. Now, right after I ended the video, we had a slight mishap. Joshua, he made a mess. So, there's that. But we're going to get it cleaned up. We do have a bit of a problem with oxygen diffusion. Our oxygen is getting a little thin, although we have a couple pockets up here that we could tap into. But we'll probably get a few of these oxygen diffusers going. But at least one, just to make sure that, we get enough or whatever. Another thing that we're going to get doing is we're going to get our research room started. So we've done pretty much all of the base game research. Probably just put a supercomputer there and call that good. Is there a laboratory? Is there a lab? Or like a research room? Laboratory. 2 science buildings. Okay. Alright, yeah, we can do that. Well, does this count as... Because if we can turn this into the lab, that might be helpful. So we could just move the power stuff down to here. Because I also want to get coal. Do we have the coal generator started over here? How much heat does that produce? Heat plus 9 kDTU. That means nothing to me whatsoever. I have no clue what that means. It's going to heat some stuff up. But I think we're roughly fine with heat. I mean, if it gets too bad, we can move it. But I think we should be fine for now. So we'll put a little coal generator here. We'll turn this area into the research room. And then we're going to start to dig. I'm going to try and avoid... this slime biome because I don't want to deal with it at the moment. So we're gonna dig down. We're definitely gonna try and dig up, see what we can find. There appears to be a little thing there. See if we can't find any geysers or anything. And then I also, we'll get this started while I talk. Just do some exploration and get those things done. We might make our bathroom situation a little better. I also wanted to make a new schedule. Do I shift it by 1 or 2? I could shift it by 2. That way no one's interfering. Oh, no. 1 is fine, and then we'll put Abe on that one. Or should I give him a buddy? Okay, we'll do Abe and Joshua on that. Just so that, because we have 4 duplicates but only 3 toilets, it'll just make that situation a little easier. So, let's dig that out. This out. We'll also dig here. And then we'll just, oops, I didn't want to do that. We'll start digging. Yeah, we'll just allow the carbon dioxide in. Why not? I think I might keep this as like a little nature reserve. I think that'd be pretty. I don't know what I'm thinking about, nature reserves, but Is that? What is that? Is that? Ooh, that's slime. Never. We don't want to touch that. I don't think there's any other. No, that's just algae. Alright, we'll do that. And then just kind of dig up and go from there. Yay! I don't know what we're cheering for, but we're cheering. I heard somebody being happy. Did I disable that? We don't want that to actually fill with water. I also moved the food storage over here used to be there, and I put it in here now so that because it's a sterile atmosphere since it's carbon dioxide, so it will help it not go bad nearly as quickly. Alright, and then we're gonna put the running there. Okay, we'll put a jumbo battery. Should we do 2? We can do 2. Also dig down. Actually, you know what? No, we'll do the ladder because that makes sense. Gotta deconstruct this. And then, yeah, we'll just kind of figure stuff out. We might do some storage. Could we do storage up here? Get that set up. We need wires. Deconstruct that. Power wire. Oh, we also need wire over there. And then, because that will eventually these will eventually get deconstructed. So, we'll just turn that into regular, flat land stuff. Watch me do all of this, and then this can't actually be a lab. That would be hilarious. Morale, polluted water, scheduling, fetching water, research complete. Yay! Yes, yes. Is oxygen, is this considered some kind of building? I don't know. I don't know. And then also power plant? What do we need? Heavy duty. What requires the room? Max, minimum 12, max 122 more power buildings. Okay. Oh, I can also turn this. I remember the last time I played, like, back in 2022. That was the last time I really played for, like, dozens of hours. Rooms were, like, an important, thing. So that's kind of why I think I obsess over rooms a little bit. Is because of that. But, look. So, delivered all the meal ice and ice loaf and all that stuff. Is there anything over here? No, I want dig. Is that how it goes? Oh no, it's 3. It would be 3. We'll break into this, because why not? And then go from there. We will also, just to make sure that the whatever drops down. I'm going so fast. Alright, we got new printable. Let's see. Operating, branching, cooking, and operating. I mean, that's good, but I don't have the space for him. I took Abe last time. We have a pufflet. I don't know. What do pufflets do? Okay, while everybody's sleeping. Database. Puffed. Oh, puffed. Mellow creature, limited brain power. Unusable air. Spelled back out. What air does it take in? Acquired. Lifespan 75 cycles. Takes in polluted oxygen and expels slime. Ooh, no. We don't want something that expels slime. That just seems... Alright, we won't take anything from this, whatever this thing is called. Printing pod. There we go. Are my priorities missed? No. Okay, they're just doing other stuff. Yeah. And then we'll see what... This just has a lot of, like, chlorine and stuff, so we won't need to touch that. Is this... Okay, this is just sand, so we can dig through that. Can we just have these? Or do we have to... Oh, there we go. Enable auto harvest. Yeah. That way we can kind of use this as some extra food, but without destroying the nature. Right. That'd be nice. Alright, can we... Come on, guy, build the wires! Who's my builder, anyway? Okay, I need to get... We will put, for now, the oxygen diffuser. We'll put that here. That way I can start building some stuff. Because, yeah, these guys are starting to suffocate because I'm stupid. Dig that. We will dig all of that. I don't know what we're going to do about the water, though. But we'll open up this as kind of like an area for the carbon dioxide to fall into. There we go. See, now we have some oxygen getting produced, so hopefully that'll help things. And then we can sink some of the CO2 down to here. I think that might be helpful. Just to make it easier for my guys to live. That thing just sounds so gross. Listen to it. Ugh. Alright, so the first thing we're gonna research is we're gonna do this no, actually we're gonna go for the insulated tiles just because I'm paranoid about heat. And then we'll go for, what is this, the water sieve and stuff. I don't know. We're I say this a lot, but yeah, we're just kind of winging it, seeing what we've got. So I also want the sand distiller, just for the polluted oxygen, because we're going to be getting that a lot as we get near to the slime biomes and whatnot. Also, Travalo got a skill point. If I did that, he would need 2 more morale, but he would still have 4 extra, so he should be fine. You know what? We don't really need that. Can we just give them their hats directly? Can we do that? You know what? Actually, we will do that after they wake up. What is Abe? Oh, it's because he thought he was gonna get his hat. Oh dear. Alright. Oh, look, the little shy nymph floating around. How are we doing for the oxygen? We're doing a little better. We gotta get so much CO2 that I've accidentally let build up. This is so bad. So we're gonna try and dump some of it down there. Because I have no doubt that the little guys are probably struggling to breathe. Oh dear. We'll also put another... Should we put another oxygen diffuser here? Or should we move this one to up here? So that it all falls down. I don't know. I mean, it'll diffuse naturally, won't it? Alright, now we'll give them their little hats. So, super hard digging for Abe. Hard digging for Josh. Well, actually, no. Abe, you don't get one. Because you're just supposed to run around, improve construction, advanced research. Abe? Oh, right, you're our carrier, aren't you? Yeah, so you get the little supply hat. Improved carrying. There we go. Now you all have hats. And now you get those. No, they all have hats. Look at them. Oh yeah, we're also gonna do some storage. Should we put the rock crusher in here? Just because... Where should we... Or we could put the rock crusher here. Where... Didn't I research it? Ventilation... Rock crusher... Yeah, we'll put that here. And then we'll also do some... Where's our storage thing? Is it base? Storage bin. Okay, we'll put some storage bins there. So, I finally understood what was going on, why nobody was doing the things that they were good at. And it was because I had set their priorities previously, but when I messed up the recording the first time and had to start over, their priorities got reset, but I was still thinking that they were set. So, but now I fixed it. So, researching, building, digging, and supplying for them evenly. So they should be good. And next we'll set up researching for... We'll get this just because I'm a little obsessed with making sure they have air. So hopefully next they'll get that and they can start doing their jobs. We'll put that there. Yay, we got the insulated tile. Woohoo! So now we don't have to worry too much about heat, I hope. Maybe I worry about heat too much. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do I worry about heat too much? Let me know. Because I think I might. Oh, okay, that did work. I wasn't sure if that was gonna work. I've never done that before. I saw somebody do it, but I was nervous. Yay, go! Oh, break into here and you'll get some air. There you go, there's some oxalate. Now you can breathe. Look at all the... Oh, that's cool, this animation. And I guess I never stopped and looked at it, but you can see all the oxygen moving. That's so neat. Yay. This area is really pretty too. I think I might leave it. Do I have furniture? I don't know. What is the requirements for a nature reserve? I need a park sign. Where do I get a park sign? Is that somewhere in research? To get... Is that in decor? Where's decor? Park? Let's check. Let's consult the yield database. Park sign. Agriculture. Where do I... Passing through parks. Well, they're going to be passing by a park. Does that count? And if it was an egg, would that be up here? Okay, there we go. Okay, we'll do that next. I don't know why. I just want to set it up. That seems cute. How's our... Our oxygen seems to be doing better. That's nice. If only we could get... There we go. Our digger and stuff to start going down there. Anything? No, this is all ucky, chlorine, and junk. We could go this way, see what's... That seems to be igneous and... Okay, we'll start going that way then. We'll start... After they get this stuff dug out, we'll move this way. This way and down. Anything over here? Oh gosh, what is materials? That's too much. Oh, this is just really hot. Oh, but there's a cold biome over here. Oh, but this heat seems like it's gonna transfer pretty quick. Alright, we'll leave that there. Hopefully it takes a while to transfer. If not, we can just just run some insulated tile over here if it starts heating up too much. So we're gonna dig this way. There we go. Alright, looks like we got another printing pod. Let's see what we pull. Sand. Another digger. You're a bottomless stomach, though. Granted, we don't really care about that in this run. I don't really want another dupe. I feel like I'm not moving fast enough to warrant it. So we'll just take sand. You know what? We're gonna put this as a priority 6 just to get the CO2 out of my way. Because I want to get it kind of out. I just have like a good sink. A good place for the CO2 to like pool down for now. I think that'd be nice. And then, what's the path? Okay, so right now I'm like skirting the edge, so we need to go this way and then down. So that's what we'll mark it as. Come on, guys, you guys can do it. Who needs to breathe? Do I even have coal? What do I have coal? 13 tons of the stuff. Alright. I guess I have more coal there. Well, this is power. This is a lab. Yay, rooms. I don't know. Rooms just make me happy. How's that stuff doing on temp-wise? Oh, okay. I think I'm worrying bit too much about temperature. Although it'll probably go up like crazy once this starts going, right? 9. What's the thing that gets rid of CO2? Is it? I mean, algae. How much does it? 33 milligrams per. Is there anything that's better? Let me see. Research. Development liquid. Why am I so... Gases. No, that's polluted. Sand. A carbon skimmer. Okay. Uses water to filter CO2 from the air. Okay. That'll be later, though, I guess. Alright, now they got that done. I don't know how much is normal, like how much we'll be able to sink down here before it gets over-pressurized or whatever that is. This is sand, sandstone, sedimentary rock. Okay, we gotta skirt the slime. Yeah, we'll cancel this, because that's gonna bug me that it's still there. Alright, research. What did I say we were gonna do next? Oh, right, agriculture for the park. So that's there. Juicer, spice grinder, plant pulverizer. We won't do that. We'll get that. And then jukebox power control station. Smart storage. Ooh. Oh, polywood, fire pole, temp shift, heat dispersal. Okay, I like that. So we're gonna go this next. Should I get into smelting? Notifications, no. Pathogen diagnostics, air. Oh my goodness, there's so much to do. Okay, next we're gonna go and we're gonna get this one just because, and then other places. Oh no, it's just, okay, I guess I'm not avoiding. What are you? A natural gas at 302 degrees Fahrenheit. We're not going near you because you just seem like that sucks. And what are you? Another natural gas? No, we don't want natural gas. Of what temperature? 302. Okay, that just seems to be the norm. What is iron? There needs to be some automation stuff. Alright, well, then we're gonna go this way, because that seems like less suck. There, we'll do that. Are we supposed to have a composter? Is that what you typically put back here? Where is it? What do composters even do? Produce polluted dirt. Rotting food just broken down into dirt. Oh, reduces polluted dirt, rotting foods, discarded organics down into dirt. It increases temperature. but we get dirt. Can you come back? Where were you? Where was it? I'm too stupid for this. Here we go. Refinement. Okay. We'll put that there. Also there's a carbon skimmer, which uses sand, and this uses water. We don't have a lot of water though, but I think we have a lot of sand, right? Sand, soil filtration means 34 tons. Do we have a lot of oxygen? How are we doing on germs? Everything's covered. Well, no, not everything's covered. I don't think we have a lot of... I mean, probably in here we have quite a bit, so we could probably do with the deodorizer in there. Just to make it better. And how are we doing on... Do we have research selected? Is he just getting stuff for his... He is. Okay, he's almost finished though. Just as I say that, he finishes it. Look. Alright, so we'll get that. And then we'll go down to this... Was it air systems? Yeah, we'll do... Whoops. Air systems. My goodness. I don't know what I should do. Alright, so my next project is we're gonna drop this water. Hopefully I just have it slide off into here. And then we continue going down. So that's what we're doing at the moment. As well as research. Why are you researching? No, Joshua. Could you, Joshua? What do you even do? Your excavation. Stop researching. Stop researching. I only want Travado to be a researcher. Stop it. Bad Joshua. Oh look, you found some air to breathe. Yay. What is the... There's like nothing over there. We could do a carbon skimmer down here, but we don't really want it. I don't care if it takes a while. I don't know. Am I getting too much ahead of myself? I think we could probably get another... What? No, we don't need another dupe. That's the only issue. Is I don't know what I'm doing enough to go do it. So I guess I'll just wait till I kill one of my duplicates and then go. Right? Because then after we get this dug out, this should all be down here. We can slide down and just we have some Drecos up here. Where'd they go? We maybe start a Dreco ranch. We could. And get suit making ready. Maybe. Oh, do you need power too? I wonder why you're not functioning. There you go. Alright, so I think I might have to be brave and go... What? What was that? Red alert! Never mind. Alright, should I just call it fine and just try and, like, dig through here? See what's in the ice biome? I think we might do that. And, I mean, they'll eventually not be ucky, right? You'd hope. Alright, we're gonna do that. We're gonna be brave. We're going to go and dig. Alright, there we go. Oh, whoops. Alright, so we have our little path. We're gonna dig through here. Gonna... Oh, okay, so it doesn't look like slime falls, which is nice. But, so hopefully we can just go through there. Alright. Research. Alright, we're gonna do distillation next. Unless there was something I was supposed to do previously, but I don't know. Alright. We're braving. We're braving. I don't like it, but we're doing it. So, turns out I'm stupid. There needs to be a door in a nature reserve, because otherwise this counts as like 1,000+ tiles. So, don't know why I thought that that would work. I'm a little dumb. I'm so sorry. Alright, slow and steady will probably get us killed, but we're moving. We're exploring. We found an ice biome and all of the slime that I don't like. Cool steam vent! What is it? 230 degrees? Emitting steam? Yay! Okay, so we have to go down here. I mean, 230 degrees is still hot, but... Alright, so I will look up how you tame a steam vent so that hopefully we can eventually use it as infinite water for like oxygen generation and whatnot. I think we could dig this out and build a, what's it called, a SPOM? Something perpetual oxygen machine, a self-powered oxygen machine. Yeah, no, we can build a SPOM here at some point and get oxygen. Yay! And we can live happily ever after. Alright, who are we doing? Hatch eggs, decorating, suit wearing, machine operating, suit wearing, cooking, vomiter, binge eater, destructive, digging. You got a lot of digging, but we're not doing too much digging. We don't really need a cook. Do we want a suit? So you're both a binge eater and you have bottomless stomach. Why? This isn't necessary. I mean, decoration is always nice. And suit wearing, I do eventually have to put people in suits. And you do husbandry and mole hands. What would I like to actually, let's think about this. What would I actually like to have at this point in time? Because we have Abe and he's running stuff. So at this point, we don't really need, you know what? We're just going to hold on to this. I'll think about it. Because I don't have enough going on for a 5th dupe to make sense. Okay, we're gonna block off the chlorine gas just so that they don't get the, like, ouchy eyes, because I know they irritated eyes. They're, yeah, that's what it is, ouchy eyes. I like their toddlers. Oh, but you've left. Oh, because you need some stuff. What? Where? What are you? Oh. Okay, okay. Please go build this tile. Do I not have research for you? Why are you not at your station? Go learn stuff. Okay, so there's still a little bit of chlorine gas. Hopefully, though... no. They have eye irritation. I tried. I'm sorry. Alright. We seem to be in good shape. We're living. We're surviving. Possibly even thriving. Alright, after we get to this ice biome, we will dig. So we'll get to the ice biome, and then we will dig, see if there's anything up there. And then we'll make our way down to, you know what, we'll just, okay. Alright, there we go. We're about as close to that as I want to get. For now. Enable auto harvest over there. And I guess the next thing to do... I don't know. What would you guys do? I feel like we haven't done much. We haven't built much. I haven't really done anything. Probably because I'm just too scared to. That's the theme of this episode, is that I'm too much of a coward to go anywhere. I don't know, if you guys have any suggestions, let me know. If it's just be brave and go explore, then, you know, I gotta do that. It's... Ooh, textile production. For clothing. Is that for... Where do you... Atmos suits. Okay, so this is what we want. So we'll go this way. Next. For research. And hopefully that'll work. Did you... Oh, no, you just gave up. Oh, no, Abe's going. Go, Abe! Good job, Abe! Alright, people are working. We're functioning. We're exploring. Why is there a random door here? Hello, Mr. Puffed. Toot. Okay, Mr. Joshua, you're supposed to bear excavator. Why are you not excavating? Aren't you? Yeah. Why are you not digging, Mr. Joshua? Can you not, Mr. Joshua? Do we need super hard digging, Mr. Joshua? Go. Go dig. You're supposed to... Joshua. Your priority is digging. Is that just telling me to go check it out? Oh, it must have been that he needed super hard digging to be able to dig. Alright, I figured it out. We got it eventually. So, yay. I'm a little slow. I'm sorry. Alright, sorry, had a bit of an issue with the video. I lost the, last couple minutes of cycle 20, but you didn't miss much. All we're doing is building a, whatever this is, an oxygen mask. There we go, that's all we're doing. So I need a station. I need the, we're gonna build that so that Joshua can breathe when we're down there. I think I need the crafting station for an oxygen mask. I'm gonna put that there. So this way, when they're down there, especially like if they're building, like once we eventually get to the spawn portion of the building, which I think might be, it'll probably be the thing that kills us, but it will be the next thing to work on is learning how to cool this so that we can get all of our oxygen needs and yeah, and learn how to tame, because that'll be a skill that we need, is learning how to tame vents. And I assume like once we get that done with this cool steam vent, we'll be more confident in going into natural gas. But I feel like that's more of an endgame supply of power of natural gas. So, yeah. I think, and then, yeah, we'll learn about that. So that's what we're going to be doing for now, is getting this done, and once they get that finished, Joshua will have an easier time breathing. Although, with how slow nails can be, he'll probably be almost down there before we get this finished. Plumbing and ventilation. Thank you. I don't know what to do. What's over here? Can we see anything? Oh, there seems to be another area of cold abyssalite. So we could just dart right through the middle and go up. And that will hopefully keep the chlorine from mixing too bad. Because if we start through the middle, the chlorine will stay up here. Right? And we'll be good. Because I don't want it mixing too much in with here. And if we have that, we could turn this into reserve. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. I'm so sorry. Another suit. After he builds a suit. Then, yeah, see, he's almost done. And we're just now crafting this stupid thing. Alright. Build one oxygen mask. Hopefully someone has crafting. I hope. We need... We're gonna build this. So that way we can then... Furniture. Park sign. There we go. I have that, and then we're gonna dart through here. Probably cut just straight through here, so we'll come down a little bit. We'll cut down through here. Sorry, Mr. Slime, Sludge, Puppy, thingy. And then... We'll go over there. See, we're dealing with my fears of being scared of everything by just biting the bullet and just going. And I think that's how I have to be. Did we... Who has... Do I have anybody who can operate once duplicant is available? Okay, there we go. Yay. Because this is chlorine gas, so we might put another thing. So after he's done here, we will... Why did I put a manual lock? Does that at least count? It does! Yay! Okay. You know, we'll put a manual lock here. And we'll keep this. We'll deconstruct. Can we change this into a pneumatic door? Okay, we'll destruct this. Turn that into a manual lock. And then, because I know this is what I want to do, I'm going to do oxygen mask. Checkpoint. I'm going to put a pneumatic door there. That way, hopefully they can breathe. Ventilation. I'm gonna go gas. Pipe. Gas pump. And that way it can suck some of the oxygen and put it into there. And then we'll be good. Okay, did he build? Is it built? Do we have that? Still awaiting delivery. That's what Abe doing now? There we go. Oh, I need power. I'm so stupid. There we go. Unreachable. Oh, is it because of how unbreathable it is? Yes, they can. Oh, because the CO2 and the mask and the blah 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 blah. Yeah, yeah. What is that? No! Slime! Okay, okay, we're gonna make this a bit more of a priority to get that built. Yeah, because I don't want you have to deal with that. So we're gonna get that a priority, and then we're gonna lock that until we're ready. Oh, well, there's nothing there anyway. There we go. Now you're hopefully better. Is that like his, how much oxygen he has? Look at him go. Go, Joshua, go. Why are you in there? Alright, and then we're going to do the station. Oxygen mask checkpoint. Oh, put that back. And that way. There we go. Yay! Alright. So we'll leave that there. We will leave this here so that this can have an oxygen mask. But we will deconstruct that so we don't waste power and oxygen over there. Instead, there we go. And we will do one more oxygen mask. Alrighty. So it is another cool biome. -32. What's over here? And there's no really good way, unless we skirt through here and drop straight down. But won't the algae break? I don't know. We'll leave that area over there alone. Alright, so I think the next episode will probably break into this cold biome here and travel through it and see what we can find. Kind of proud of myself for figuring out how to work an oxygen dock. I've never done that before. I've never done a crafting table. So that was fun. And we didn't die. We're at cycle 23. We've lived. Oh, and we got another blueprint. Let's check it out. What do we get? White jet boots. Micro channels on the boots exterior. Reduce drag and increase dirt accumulation. Jet boots common. Well, alright. This was a fun episode. We're making more food than we need, but I'm too nervous to get another duplicant. I am breaking my barriers of being scared of exploring, because normally that's what I do. I just sit in my little base and die. But you know what? We broke into a chlorine biome. Next episode we'll break into the cold biome. I didn't get the toilets made, but who cares? We'll do that later. And then hopefully next episode we'll explore more and maybe even be ambitious to try and build a spawn. That will be what kills us. I have no doubt about it. But we can try. If we believe, it'll be alright. So, thank you so much for watching. You guys have a good day. Goodbye.